Alright, man. Just got home. As you can see, my garage door is shut. I'm gonna open it up. The bike's not been moved all day. Again, I wanted to show you how there's nothing leaking under it. It's been sitting here for about a week in the same spot in my garage. As you can see, there's nothing underneath the bike. This is where it always sits. So, and of course, I'm gonna do a cold start for you. So, pipes are warm or cold. Whole motor's cold. This is the spot where it's a little rusty, just from pant legs and stuff rubbing on the paint, which is common with these pipes. You always have to reshoot them. It's always better to have them in this matte black than it is to have them with a nice paint job on them, because they're gonna go fucking south quick. Here's one of the bad little rusty spots, and when I mean rusty, it's just that surface chrome that is holding the rust. The steel underneath is fine. I mean, it's just typical for, that looks bad, but it's just typical for Sportster stuff, cheap Sportster parts, stock parts, all that. That's why they make all that stuff out of billet aluminum normally for aftermarket, so it doesn't do that. And of course, down here on the linkage is the same thing I was talking about. See how it's just peeling a little bit? The linkage is fine and sturdy. It's good steel. It's just shoddy, shoddy plating. You know what I mean? So, and then this is still good. It's just some wheels, steel wool will take that off on that. And then, you know, you can tell where there's been some water dripping, like I said, from the awning. But it's, you know, all the important parts are solid, you know, in the frame. I don't know if you know where to look on a sporty frame. Here's under the seat. Real bad spot on a sporty frame will be right under the seat where it meets the gas tank. Right there on that hump, and then it's, I mean, it's all solid clean. So that fucker back in there, and it's just got a little quick release. Hang on. Little quick screw spike, which loves to catch on your pant leg when you're getting off of it. Now here is the little glue spot I was telling you about. Here and here. It's just very, gotta hit it with something heaty, I think. But I mean, if you look at the paint, other than the dust on there, it is fucking flawless. Other than, it's where they had some duct tape, I think is what it was, holding a piece of pillow down or something over it. There's the custom license plate bracket, Georgia plates, February 12, like I said. And of course, these shocks, you can get, the reason I haven't done anything with these shocks is because they're 80 bucks. That's very cheap. 60 bucks if you look in the right places. The black ones I wanted though are 80, and they're completely blacked out. I think the center is polished, but on a bike that's as blacked out as this, the less chrome the better, because I was even going to pull the shrouds for the struts, frame struts, and have those powder coated black, just to get as much black on there as I could still. And of course, the all familiar pain in the ass oil tank cap for Sporties. As you can see, it's very fresh oil. Hang on. Trying to do this without dropping my damn brand new phone. All the powder coated parts tucked away, wiring, and it's pretty clean. I mean, if you hike that tank up, you'll see everything that I can't stand for wiring. Petcock choke, and then here's the other linkage on this side. This one's very savable. I mean, you can tell that there's not, all that's just wire. I would still knock it off and put some black on there just to protect it, because it's already, but I mean, the triple trees are clean. The forks are clean. Got the high-end Nightster grommets for the front end. Got your spike end caps, which I'm not into that shit. I could care less. You know, spiked up here. It's just billet aluminum caps that bolt on. You know, spikes. The air cleaner is dead. There's nothing special about this air cleaner. I've got it zip tied on because he had those kind of spikes holding this on. And when you swing your leg around here, it was, oh shit, I don't remember which one it was, but they came out to here. It wasn't just something that screwed in here. They had a extension that brought it out. So, you know, with your hand or with your foot like this, I mean, it was stabbing right in the side of my leg. So just went ahead and pulled those off and zip tied that on there, because basically all this is acting like a velocity stack with a screen on it, which is how I run my other Sporty. And then the wheels, you can tell, I mean, it's powder coated fork, the powder coated wheels, and they've got the stock weights from from Harley Davidson. So I mean, it's, you know, and a fender. I like running front fender, so when this was on here I wasn't gonna pull that off. And crash bar is clean, no damage. I mean, it's not been laid over. Brakes are, I mean, the brakes, I was always surprised how clean these brakes are. But I've never had a bike this year either. I've never had a new bike. Everything I've had's always been a couple, you know, 10, 12 years old. So this is the first one I've ever had with pulley or belt drive. So here's the other caliper. You know, I always judge a bike by how clean stuff like that is. So I'm gonna wheel it out here. I'm gonna stop the video for a second and wheel it out. Oh, and then you got, you know, stock cluster. And then, like I said, you've got little areas like that that just need to be gone over with a brush. But I mean, the controls are, the controls pitted a little bit on this side. I don't know what, I think something fell on it. It's not bad. You got your cruise control. So it's stock controls, but you got your braided lines, which are always nice for added effect. Stock headlight. It's actually the, it's a halogen light. It glows a little blue, and I'll show you that here in a second. Stuck in old school 80s mirror because I had it laying around. I like riding with mirrors. As you can see, nothing, it's not been dropped. I mean, that's the usual first things you'll see is scuffed up hand controls. But we'll stop this for a second, get it started up and show you. Well, hang on, actually. Yeah, oh, hang on.